Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we're live. Despite every last effort from everything today, we are live. So here we are. I'll just I'll just put this up later on Twitter and the rest of them. So we won't have any guests today probably, but we're here and nothing is falling apart yet.
Yet,
Yet.
give it time.
Yet. So welcome to the first publicly recorded um, character creation session for Crescendo. It's never been done before. We'll see how wrong things go because that's the kind of mood I'm currently in. Um,
I'm happy to set things on fire.
okay, cool. So we're gonna be jumping. We're gonna be jumping. I put the setting Bible
Yep, I
up.
have read it.
Cool. I need to add two things to it, but that's not going to be terribly difficult. One of them um, is yeah, we need to figure out how to, yeah, yes, we are live, people. We are live, comma, people? Is that how that works? Anyway, I came up with uh, two things that need to get added in, but they're on our Discord, so I'm just currently running over to just drop those in the most archaic form ever. Um, so, um, anyway, oops, let's make sure that I didn't just accidentally click out of something because that would be the community night right now. All right. So, what did you think of what you read? I guess we'll start with that. What are your reactions as I'm putting this up and making sure that you actually have everything you need to,
I think I
play?
have everything I need. Um, I have the latest version of Crescendo open. I have a character sheet open. I have the setting Bible.
Awesome.
Uh,
Awesome.
I'm trying to
What?
think. I do like the notes about the Shadowfell in the setting Bible. That sounds interesting, the way you've written that.
Oh man, yeah, no. So most of what I did here, as probably as silly as it is, I'm actually I'm adding a page in as we speak. Um, Most of what I actually did was literally copy and paste out
Yep.
of directly out of the book. So one of the things that I have been told more than a few times is that setting creation looks really intimidating, which is one of those like blind spots where I'm like, wait, what? Like this is intimidating? People are like, yeah, like this looks really hardcore, and it's like, no, it's really not. Like this is much simpler than it looks. And so, in an effort to kind of show that this really isn't that bad, I promise, I swear, I'm just I just copied and pasted like like the
The descriptions you copied and pasted, or the influence as well?
I copied and pasted the myth.
Yep.
I copied and pasted the moons. I mean, I had to go and reformat a few things, but
Yeah.
like all of that is straight out of the fourth edition Eberron campaign guide.
Really?
It's all directly
That's
from.
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, let me hold this. Eberron is an amazing setting. It doesn't hurt.
Oh, it
Like
really is.
I love it. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite. I think it is my favorite D&D setting. Out of the bunch.
It
Um,
it's up there with me. It's
oh
either
yeah,
Eberron or Planescape.
I could see that. I
I
mean, to be
love
fair,
Planescape too.
yeah, I was about to say it's Planescape. Like that's a very, very, very hard hurdle to jump.
Yeah.
Um, but as far as the more recent stuff goes, um, for me, it's definitely for me, it's definitely Eberron. I love Eberron. I love it so
The
much.
D&D quote I think of more than anything is from the original Eberron book, the idea of wide magic rather than high magic.
Wide match. Oh,
I
I like
love that
I
because
like
nothing is
that.
particularly powerful in terms of magic, but it's everywhere. It
Right,
touches everything.
right, exactly. Ooh, I just figured out how to get around my total tech meltdown. I am actually going on to the YouTube channel, pulling the link off there because apparently there's a way you can do it um, from StreamYard. But again, I'm on my phone because of, you know, stupid things. And at this point, I'm just doing it the old-fashioned, barbaric way um, that I know is going to get results, um, as opposed to the nice and simple way. Anyway, yeah. So I guess part of it um, is what do you want to do looking at that setting Bible? What's the what jumps out at you?
Well, what jumps out at me the most is the idea of the different dimensions as they draw near it changing the world.
Oh yeah.
Like that as a concept in the first place, regardless of which dimension it is fascinating. But I love gothic shit. So seeing when draws near to the world, the boundaries between life and death grow thin, ghosts become common in Eberron. It's so metal.
Right, right. There's so like Keith Baker really did an amazing job. Like he really did. I'm always humbled by looking at the setting because there's just so much here, you know?
He
There's so
was
much going
also a
on.
teenager when because he won a competition to get
No.
Eberron as an official setting,
He was a
didn't he?
teenager?
I'm pretty sure he was like 19. I could be wrong.
Seriously. Seriously. What the heck? That's awesome, man. That is so cool. Good for him. I'm
There is a
jealous, but good
photo.
for him.
Yeah, there's a photo of him on his Wikipedia page the year after the first Eberron setting was published, and he doesn't look old. He might not be a teenager, but he's early 20s at the oldest.
Oh my goodness. It's such a rich setting.
Yeah.
It is objectively amazing. Um, okay, so the whole thing about the shifting um about the shifting like moons as they come in and out. I mean, we're kind of cheating with the I'm playing it fast and loose, right? Like I mean, does is are all the planes strictly like put to each of the 12 moons? No. Is it awesome to do that? Also, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, why
Like,
not?
right,
If you're
exactly.
gonna make a bit, you may as well commit to it.
Right, exactly. And I really liked that as a way to um, I liked that as a way to kind I wanted to try something a little bit different from what I've done before. I wanted something to feel a little bit more episodic, to
Yeah.
feel each thing feeling a little bit more self-contained. Um, so that was more or less why I wanted to do that. Um, this battery is going to die. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. Um, no, let's not do that. We won't do that. All right, so let's play. Let's make this character as if
Let us
my
make a
phone's
character.
Yes, as if my phone's battery depended upon it. Because as it turns out, it does. Because my stupid computer won't show or do anything, and I have to figure out why that is. All right.
You'll work into
So
next time.
at the towards the end of the of our link, towards the end, are actually 7 different backstory prototype things that I actually want to put into the main text.
Yep.
So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind picking one, and running with that, and whatever clarifications need to be made or over, because this is all a rough draft. We just do that and then write stuff down, and then we're good from there.
So the background, you're meaning like the realist, the leader.
Yeah, yeah. So for everybody else who cannot see this right now, I'm just going to put this up
Well,
on.
I am the only one here, so I get to pick first.
You do,
Um,
you do, and I don't think there's a problem with Kuri choosing the same one
well,
later.
they'll have different answers anyway.
Right, right. She's going to have a very, very different. It's just going to go different. So I guess the first question is, are you wanting to pick a particular race, and are you going to be going into the mark of finding?
I was contemplating it, but I don't think so. I
Okay, all
think
right.
I want to be a realist.
Okay, let's go here.
That,
Um, that
yeah,
up
I've
on,
got the
I
copy
can
of
at
it.
the
Yeah, I
very
think I want
least
to be
put
a
that up on
realist,
X.
and I don't think I want to. I'm not sure if I'm from here, but I don't think I'm a noble.
No
I don't
one
think I've
is
got.
from here. I promise you, no one is like
Okay.
Blood
Well,
Crescent.
it's a settlement, isn't it? A new settlement.
So it's it's so much worse. It's so much worse than that. Blood Crescent is an ad hoc sort of a staging ground to go find kyber crystals. Um,
Yep.
so what that means is that the the Demon Waste, the general area that we're in, is known for being a decimated place filled with these awful cannibal tribes that nobody wants to go mess with. Um, and nobody in this town is here for any other reason than to help get kyber crystals and to not die.
Okay.
Those are your jobs. Like it's literally like we are here to take as many kyber crystals, which are used in all of these other different magical rituals and whatnot. Um, and please don't die,
Yeah.
because there
I'll do
is no
well.
like help is far away. If anything goes wrong,
Yeah. You're fine.
yeah, you're fucked. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, so um, obviously, you don't have to have the market finding or anything like that. And that's absolutely. Um, but then the only other question um, would be if you're going to be human or half orc, because there's actually some differences.
I want to be a human. I
Okay,
do like
cool,
my
cool,
humans.
cool, cool. All right,
As
well then let's.
interesting as half orcs can get, it's yeah. I'd rather be a human.
Well, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So at this point, then let's do the realist stuff. So the idea is that you have 5 questions
Yeah.
and a D6, and you've got your journal. Um, and
I have a
you go.
D6.
Yep, we have our D6. So the first question is, so obviously growing up, um, you can grow up in the town or you can grow up elsewhere. It doesn't really matter to me. Um, that's something we can decide right now, or you can just kind of keep it sort of amorphous, whichever one you prefer.
I think we'll keep it amorphous for now. I think as I answer questions, I might find something
Okay.
out.
All right. Cool. All right. So the first one is, oh shoot, phone's falling over. Technical difficulties. Um, so the first question is: you were once attacked by someone or something with murderous intent, and you realized you couldn't win. Winning was not on the table. Um, how did you try to defuse the situation?
I so the character idea that I had was the inventor alchemist type,
Sure.
a high intelligence. So I think I sold some snake oil.
Okay. All right. So someone was coming after you. Were they coming after you
Rightfully
because of the
so.
snake oil? Well, because of the snake oil.
Yeah, rightfully so. I
Because
promised to heal
of your snake
someone
oil.
that couldn't be healed and thought, fuck it, placebo, I will never be back here anyway. And then I eventually came back and it was a mistake.
And you realized that there was a problem.
Yeah.
You realized there was a major problem. Okay, so how did you try to calm this person down who had clearly murderous intent? How did you try to do it?
Uh, I I went for a very heartfelt explanation about how I knew this person couldn't be saved and I didn't have the heart to explain that to them. So I sold a placebo in the hope that something might work, but I doubted that it would.
Oh my God, that's the worst Oh my dear
Yes.
Lord, that's the worst. That's actually the worst.
It was all my kindness getting in the way.
Yeah, sure. It was your kindness getting in the
Yeah,
way,
yeah. Not a
absolutely.
con
But I
man
won't
at all.
return the money.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
no.
returning the money. Not
Well,
returning
I've
the
got a
money.
no refund sign for a reason.
All right. In that case, well, roll your d6. Do you
Rolled a
talk to it?
4, so it definitely didn't
Uh,
work.
okay, so how did you get out? Because you're not dead.
uh, it did end in an altercation, and that altercation I sprinted from as fast as I possibly could.
All right, take run as a skill. Run is one
Okay.
skill. So for anybody who's watching, you go through these questions with your players. Um, they're the player's going to be journaling down, their answers and whatnot. Um, but you go through, you figure out what it is, and then the Weaver decides on a skill that 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 the player's hero came out with, and
Well, at this
then,
point, I don't think he's a hero, but
well, you know, the old definition of heroes. Um,
yeah,
so let's go to the next. So you now have run as one of your skills. You ran.
yes.
Um, all right. You found that one of your chores was beyond you to complete on your own. What chore was it? Why was it beyond your capabilities? And how did you attempt to address your deficiency?
The chore is when you're making experiments in a lab, you have to be very fastidious, clean, neat. If you mix the wrong things together, it could explode in your face.
Sure.
Also, it's a real pain in the ass cleaning things, so I decided to make a homunculus to help me out.
Okay. Roll. Roll.
I got a 3.
Oh no. Okay. So you failed. You failed to make the homunculus. Um, what sort of outcome do you want from this? Because you didn't get the homunculus to do your chores for you.
Would you rather I made a homunculus and it is a Frankenstein situation where the monster hates its creator?
Ooh.
Or would you rather a situation where I failed to make the homunculus, it died in some horrific way that psychologically scarred me?
As long as your Frank as long as your monster is a relationship, I would love for you to make it and for
Okay,
it to
I'm
tell
in.
you to go straight to hell. Cool. We want to just call him the monster. Just keep our influences parts on our sleeves.
I'll
The
call it the
monster.
homunculus just for the fact that I love having a really horrifically not long name to say every now and again.
Okay, cool. The homunculus. So his die is a D8. Um,
Eight, four,
so that
relationship.
And then as far as skills go, give yourself the magical skill, um, homunculus creation. So that'll go in your. So you made a homunculus.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not gonna come back to bite you.
I hope it comes back to bite me in the ass. That's part of the fun of the game.
Right. All
Character
right.
creation is just giving a GM ammunition.
Absolutely. As is me. Um, so the next one we got is oh, what if I put it on Wi-Fi? Maybe that will help me. Maybe that will help with the battery drain. All right. Third question. A situation created viciously unfair circumstances, shaking you to your core. What situation was this? Why did it challenge you so, and how did you try to address it?
Let me pull something out completely off the cuff. How
Okay.
about the reason I became an alchemist in the first place is because I started a fire with a mix of chemicals that literally burned my home to the ground, possibly killing other people in the town. And the only mistakes is to get better.
Okay. All
That's
right.
I
So
think.
let's do chemistry as a skill. Roll your five or roll your d6 to see if you actually pull like the house is burning down. Did you figure it
Well,
out?
that one I got a 6 on.
All right, so you don't burn your house down. You almost do. Don't actually do it.
Or at the very
Not very
least,
good.
I was able to stop it with some other
Right.
chemical concoction that I made.
Yes.
The fire started,
Absolutely.
I threw something on it, and the fire stopped. And I was like, wait, that worked?
Wait, sand goes well on fire.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, yes, it generally does. You're like, go, look at this new thing I found. And everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh God, oh no.
You had
That's-
no preparation before you started that fire.
you didn't even know sand put fire out. What the hell? All right, so you had to ingratiate yourself to someone who screwed you over in the past. What had you done to this person? How did you attempt to ingrate? Like this isn't someone who's attacking you. You
Yeah.
had to go make nice. So it can be a completely different person than the guy.
I
Why do we
think
have a
what it is,
relationship? Sorry, go on.
I think what it is when I was a young alchemist, I was first starting out, started traveling the world, finding different experiments. Some lovely man took me under his wing. And me being
Oh,
an
really?
idiot did not know he was just a con man who knew nothing. And he screwed me
Oh,
over because he was teaching me things that were absolutely not true at all.
and you clearly needed the help.
Yeah, absolutely.
You clearly needed the help.
Put out fire. So
Sam puts out fires? Nilbog is goblin spelled backwards.
yeah. Yep.
Oh God, that's not good. Okay,
I
so
don't know why I had to ingratiate myself back with them though.
well, I mean, why
Maybe
don't
I
we have
ended
it?
up maybe
What
with
if you both
this
wind up?
Well, I was going to say with their con man skills, maybe they ended up putting themselves into some sort of position of authority.
Oh, in Blood Crescent.
Yeah, maybe he's like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mayor or something like that.
yeah. Well, the mayor is currently a demon.
Oh yeah,
Um,
true.
right. So the mayor is currently a demon, but I had come up. I'd actually cut a concept for a guy by the name of Eddard, who
Yep.
was definitely like the next guy down on the block, and he was definitely like not the guy for the job.
Yeah, like a
Like,
seneschal type.
yeah, yeah, definitely not the guy to be in charge. So why did you pick up Eddard as a relationship? And how did you attempt to ingratiate yourself with him?
Uh, so we spent a lot of time apart, and when we finally came back together, and I ended up in the town, I have offered my services to try and help solve this demon issue.
Okay, let's roll and see if he accepts it.
Let me roll. I rolled a two.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah.
great. So we will say that you have the skill for we'll call it
Okay.
sweet talking the skill. You failed. That I don't want your help. So you are not part of the recovery team, like at all.
Yep.
You're not a part of it. You have no official sanction. Um,
He's like, you fell for my dumb wiles. Why would I need your help?
right, exactly. You are a dumbass. Why should I trust you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, yeah, no,
In
no,
reality, I'm
I'm
not dumb. I'm just naive.
right. Well, for the swindler, there is no actual difference.
Yeah.
Um, Unfortunately. So let's do that. So we have sweet talking. It is a skill. We have shown that can keep yourself alive, even if it get like you have some idea of what to do, even if you haven't succeeded with it yet. um, so okay, cool. And then an issue you had warned everyone about. Everyone, la di da di, everybody. A long time ago. Sorry, yeah, an issue you had warned everyone about a long time ago has happened. What was what was it? Did you have a way of addressing it then? Did you try to help? Are you even trying to help anybody else? If like, I'm gonna have to reword the ending of that, but like, if you even if you didn't try to help, you still had to at least keep away from the circumstances that this is now
I
going
had
to.
an idea. What
Okay,
if
go.
the I'll tie it back to Eddard. What if the reason Eddard hates me is because when I worked out he was just a con man, I tried to warn everyone and just, well, if I roll well, people believe me and he got run out of town. If I roll
Right,
badly, then not a single soul believed me.
that would be bad. Let's see what we get.
I got a four.
Okay, so you
I'm
got run
rolling
out of.
horribly.
I mean, but isn't that interesting? Like, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know, like that was kind of part of the thing when I was building these particular ones. I was like, wait a minute, you just build a lot of like if you build a lot of inherent failure into the backstory, that actually makes things more interesting because
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
you're just this guy. I mean, like now, granted, someone could roll hot, and when they feel amazing, they genuinely feel amazing. But this is more or less going to what I thought it should be. Just someone who no one would really pay attention to because but
Yep.
you're doing all this stuff. So I would think speech as a skill.
Cool.
So well because you're trying to convince a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
So you it just did not go well like at
Which
all.
happens sometimes.
It, that's a really really that's a seriously Nice way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is my drive is doing all sorts of stupid things? Okay. Turns out that my computer is not wanting to do anything at all. Okay, so we're going totally out of order, but that's fine.
That's
Um,
fine.
yeah, that's absolutely fine. Um, so from that, why don't you pick for yourself three different um, three different traits. So traits for people that have never seen this before are, I mean, they're character traits, but they're more specifically what they help make your narration successful. So this is
Yeah.
like it doesn't make it easier, but it does make it more successful, and there is a huge difference. Um, so in general, the way I suggest in the book for traits is to so you want to be an alchemist. So maybe something like, I don't know, studious or resourceful. Probably resourceful because your character's done a lot of like thinking on his feet.
There's the trait list. I was thinking more resourceful than studious.
Okay, cool. All right, so there's our first trait. So that means that a lot for anyone who's watching later, I guess, Kredo is going to be building a character that he wants to be like going and finding resources to help him do things. I know that sounds I know that sounds redundant, but inside the middle of the game, it's not redundant at all. It's very, very, very like it's very pertinent. Um, so then you come up with a trait that would make you get in your own way. It would more or
Uh,
less get in the way of resourceful.
uh, I think possibly. I was thinking maybe daring. I'm more than
Hmm.
happy to jump into a problem wholeheartedly, no
Okay.
matter
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep.
like,
Sounds good.
hey, do you want to mix these two things together? Yeah, fuck it, why not? Will it explode? We'll find out.
Only one way to know.
Yeah.
All right, so daring, and then a third trait that gets in the way of the first two.
I was thinking something drastically different, like jolly or joyful. I
That's
don't
actually
know
being
if you have.
naive. You were talking about the way you were describing. I mean, obviously
Yeah,
you do you. But like that kind of jumped out that like you've got this guy that like goes and just does things. You go like, that's a good idea. And you go,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, it
yeah.
is. Let's go do it.
Kaboom.
Let's do it. Come on. And everyone's like, wow, that was phenomenally stupid. And you're like, no, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I just believe you.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
right,
I
right.
do like naive.
Okay. So you get to write a bullet point about each trait in the sense of like a backstory thing and how that trips you up. Um,
How do
so
you
you get
spell
to
naive?
Naive, but the I is supposed to have two
An
dots
umlaut,
over it.
doesn't it?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
N A. I think my computer can do umlauts. Yes, it can.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's something I'm gonna swap around is actually have the backstory first. Um, I think that's probably the best way to do it actually. Okay. Actually, I think we can get this done before my computer, sorry, before my phone just dies. Okay. So we got all that. So you've got your three. For purposes of not killing my battery, we're going to skip that for a moment. Your resolve is three. Um,
Yep.
you're familiar with how that goes. Resolve for everybody else is this odd little marker that like tells you when your character basically loses his mind. If he gets too many traits, sorry, if he gets too many conditions, or if the conditions are too bad, and or actually, your character flips out and just starts going ape shit with his traits, which is absolutely hilarious. Your trait is alchemist, obviously. Um, so let's do your skills really quick. So if you're looking,
I already have speech. Was
right,
it chemistry?
yeah, chemistry.
Yeah.
So
Chemistry.
Speech run chemistry, sweet talk,
Sweet talk.
and then homunculus creation.
Nice.
Yeah. So at this point, you get five die. You get 5 dice. D8, 3d6s, and a D4
For
to assign.
stats.
For your skills, because each skill has its own die associated with it. So you get to choose where that goes.
So a D8, 3d6s, and a D4. So the D8 will definitely be my chemistry skill. A D6 on speech. Yes, you mean?
No, go on. Sorry.
Go on. Okay. Homunculus creation, I will have a D4 because that's why it failed. I'm just not good at it. Sweet talk, I will give a D6, which I think leaves me with 1D6 to put onto something.
Did you put one on to run already? Because I mean,
run. Yep.
I mean that would make sense. You actually succeeded with it.
Yes. Run is D6.
That's kind of important. So that's good to go then. I just accidentally closed out of the document because I'm smart. Promise. Okay, so after that, you got 2 out of your 3 relationships. So we need a third relationship.
The relationships are homunculus at D. That was D8, wasn't it? Yep, yes. D8. Yep. Added. I don't have a dice size for.
They all start
they're all
D8. Yep. They're always D8, which is actually really broken when you think about it, but considering what it takes to get that to work, it's not actually broken. So let's see here. Your hit points are 6, just as a random aside. But so we need a third relationship. We need a third person. You have 2 people who hate you. So maybe you should have if you want a third person who hates you, that's fine by me. It makes my life easy. But,
I think I know the third relationship. It is a kind relationship. Do you mind if I have an apprentice?
Not at all. Go for it, man. What's his name? His or her name?
I don't know what the names are for. Let me have a look.
Star Wars, essentially. You basically just made shit up. It's basically what it is. Although I can use the library's edition of the 5th edition Eberron book to look that up, because
there is an Anastasia in a list that I looked up. So Anastasia it is.
Anastasia. Cool. She's your apprentice. Is she anything more, or is she actually
just an apprentice.
Okay, cool. That's fine by me. Okay. So let's see here. As a random aside, if Alchemic Raker ever gets through this, I realize I accidentally took the illustration that he put on the front of his book the old Lords of Ruin, I think it's called. It's right here in the middle of my book. Oops. I just saw that. I was like, wait a minute, what have I done? Oh well. Hopefully that won't be there for too much longer. Anyway, all right. So now we come to beliefs. Um, so like before, so for everybody else, beliefs are actually the center of this game. They come up last, so that way you can kind of get a good idea of what the character's about and what what you want to do. You get three of them, and you get rewarded for causing trouble with them. Um, okay, so at this point, there's two parts. Okay, how do I put this? The book recommends each belief have two basic parts: the incident and the lesson. So the incident is what happened to you, and the lesson is what you got out of it. So as time goes on, it is expected by me that different groups will come up with different ways to write beliefs. So long as you don't put a goal in the beliefs, for reasons that we're not going to get into on the stream at all, we're not going to do it. It's just not worth the time. Make sure there aren't any goals and beliefs. It does
That's the part
something
I
wonky.
struggle with.
Yeah, everybody does. Everybody does because they, well, you and I are both longtime veteran Burning Wheel players, but like the amount of brain breaking it takes. Anyway, I'm not wanting to
Yeah.
talk trash on the one game that, if the one other game besides Crescendo that I would bring to a desert island. So three beliefs, all of which need to be sourced from your backstory or your trait stuff. So this is the most important part. The character creation is definitely the thing that I want to bring up tonight, so that way I can have that start cooking in my head.
How about something to do with the homunculus? Or the I don't want it to be I hate the creature, but I don't want it to be I love the creature. Maybe something along the lines of the abomination is my responsibility, or something along those lines.
That's a good lesson. I mean, and you've already got the like the incident of making him.
Yeah,
Um,
I I failed to create a homunculus, so now it is my responsibility.
okay, cool. So you don't even think he's a real homunculus. You don't even think he's a
No,
real thing. Ooh, that would
no,
be
it's an it to me.
It's an it. It's an it. Okay. All right. Okay. I can work with that.
Yeah.
Mwahaha. All right. So what about our second one?
Or a
It is
concern grows within me. I think
Mhm.
my apprentice may soon surpass my skill.
ah. That's the incident. What's the lesson? What's the thing you're like? Why does that concern you? Why do you care?
I don't know. I think he
Okay.
wants to be the best, and he can't be the best if there's someone better.
I like that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on to that.
Yeah.
I can't be the best if there's someone better. Like
Yep.
there's something in that
Yeah.
like I'm getting like that like it's like we talked about earlier. I'm finally watching Dragon Ball Z, and that's
Yep.
finally that's giving me kind of a Vegeta vibe. Like I
Yeah,
am the
exactly.
best. Damn it, I am the best. I am. Doesn't matter if Goku's better. I'm the best, and I can't be the best if he's better.
Yep. A
Shit.
concern grows in me. I think my apprentice may surpass me, and I can't be the best if there is someone better.
Oof. All right, sounds great. That sounds awesome. Um, I have all sorts of ideas about what to do with that one. All
Yeah.
right, now for our third one. Um, and here I ask, although I do not command, I simply ask that the recent events inside of Blood Crescent have some form of
Yep. Yep.
some form of intersection. It would be easiest for me. Um, so the three most recent so this game is structures the setting into locales with their own histories. And so the histories tell you the most recent thing that happened, and we usually go off the most recent three. So the most recent three we have are an attack on Blood Crescent by the Carrion tribe went poorly. The tribes were routed by the sudden use of an artifact called the Demon's Heel by the half-orc Kuntar. A few tribesmen were then captured. So that's the furthest one back. Next one closest is Kuntar transformed into a demon, changed his name to Kolvara, and then broke the tribesmen out and escaped with them into the wastes. So now we have this guy trying to start a freaking cult. And then the most recent one is the new tribe called Kolvara's Thralls attacked and killed Felop, the human head in the town. So Felop is dead. Um, and Kolvara has struck this huge blow against this tiny town of 100 people. So those are our three things. Is
Okay.
anything in there jumping at you?
I think I have my third one. What is a
Okay.
demon but an opportunity for more learning? How much of magic is truly magical?
Okay. All right. Cool.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Sufficiently
Who knows?
advanced technology is indecipherable from magic.
Yeah,
so.
sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right. I can do something with that. I just don't think it'll be very kind. Cool.
Oh, that's
Cool. No, I'm just saying, like, oh my God, that's like it's that moment where you're like drooling. Um, okay, let's see here. All right, so last thing. Okay, there isn't a last. Well, I expect you to do your shopping. I expect you to get me your item list.
Yep.
That
I can do that, and I can write the journal entries when you're not having a battery that's about to run out.
yeah, right. It's actually going pretty well. I'm only now at 10%, so it's it's better than it could have been. So you get 1d6 GP, which is not a whole lot of money. However, keep in mind for each of your skills, if there are items that just make sense, put them in your inventory. They don't cost anything. It's the 1d6 GP, which is used for.
Well, I just rolled 1d6 and got a 1, so I am.
Of course you did.
That's probably why I am in the town. I need money.
So the last thing we will deal with, as far as and then of course scruples. We need to do a scruple. We'll do scruples at the top of the first session.
Yep.
Because I don't have my stuff put together yet for that, and we're kind of supposed to do it then anyway, just as like a surprise. Okay, so your stats, your stat dice. You get 2d6s, 3d4s, and a single d3. So,
stats, if I can spell. We have. Come on, computer, don't glitch out.
No promises. Oh yeah, of course. It hates everybody. It's a computer.
Was it a 2d6s?
2d6s, 3d4s.
D4, D4, D4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a D8, right?
And a D8.
Well, my chemistry will probably use cunning. So I might put the D8 in that.
Sure. I could see a lot. I mean, it's certainly not going to use empathetic.
Yeah, no. He's not an empathetic guy. Brawny will be a D4.
Okay,
Definitely.
all right. Nice and average.
Yep. Agile, I think, can be a D4.
Yeah.
Willful, I will do a D6. I'm doing these out of order just to confuse everyone.
Of course. I just realized I look like
willful,
Soka.
empathetic, cunning. I think I'm missing empathetic.
And then there's empathetic, which would be probably your D3.
Yep. Empathetic can be D8, 2 D6s, 3 D4s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a D3.
And a D3.
Brawny, agile, nimble can be a D4. So D4, 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 D8, D3, D6.
Yep.
Cool. So brawny
so,
D4, agile D4, nimble D4, cunning D8, empathetic D3, willful D6.
Awesome. That is going to be a very, very interesting time.
Yeah.
It's this odd, like, con man who's been out-conned and is somehow, like, naive, or what did you choose naive, or did you pick a different one? I didn't.
I did put down naive, but I think I might change it. I think he was naive, but his experiences with Eddard burned that out of him.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fair. That's perfectly fair. What were you going to choose instead?
Is there an equivalent to like a like the opposite to a very sorted person? Is there chaotic or something like that?
Is there a chaotic person? Like, what do you mean? Like,
as in, like, I am not very good at being orderly. I jump from project to project before anything's finished.
Erratic.
Yeah, erratic. That's perfect.
Erratic. Nice. Yep. Nope. Okay. So you're erratic, which is just going to be perfectly wonderful. Nothing could ever go wrong.
No.
Not at all. Awesome. No, that's so. I love it. It's just this weirdo who has set his own house on fire, has been duped by all these people, by this one guy, and like now is jealous of his apprentice, Anastasia. This is going to be funny. This is going to be really, really, really funny. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes. So,
one thing I will request for my skills is, can I, like, as a piece of gear to go with my skills, can I have some sort of like horse and cart that acts as a portable alchemy station sales?
Oh yeah, no, that would have to be there. This is not a game where we're gonna, like, we do nickel and dime when it's appropriate, but not for this. I mean, you're an established alchemist. Like, it would be one thing if you're like, I want to be an alchemist apprentice, at which point I'd be like, no, you don't get that. That doesn't make that does not help you fulfill your trade. No. But that's not what we got right now. What we got right now is this. So yeah, nope. I'm definitely okay with that. And you get your little like chemistry set, all of that. But yeah, get me an item list before the start of the first chapter.
Yep. When are we going to do the first chapter? Next week?
Next week, God willing. Assuming that nothing else goes wrong, because what could go wrong?
Yeah.
Well, like,
the world,
I mean,
chaotic. sick and on fire at the moment.
Right. And it didn't help that none of like all of my kids went to bed deliriously late, and that was fun. That was fun. I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
But anyway, before my phone dies, there's our first thing. We're gonna for everyone who's watching, um, we have another player by the name of Kuri who will be joining in. But she couldn't make it this time because she had the crud. And I really hope she feels better. So I'm gonna make her character with her, or she's gonna go through all of this and kind of, you know, she's she's really good about just being self-sufficient. So I have no doubt that she'll come up with something that everybody will think is brilliant.
Oh, do you need anything? Nah. Sorry about
No, you're fine. You're fine. Um, Anyway, so I'm going to get off before the phone dies. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
As always, it has been
Oh,
such a pleasure.
Once I've made the journal and stuff, did you want to make them public?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Please make. I may do that. Me not doing an actual book kind of stresses me out. I may have to like do both. I may have to do both because otherwise it'll just not having the notebook would like one point someone was like, but what is a journal? Like that's like one question that I keep getting. I'm like, what do you mean what is a journal? It's a book. It's
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll probably make mine public as well, and then everybody can look at them and see how good Kuri is at doing hers, and make fun of the rest of us for not being as good as her.
It's not fair. She has a
no, it's not
talent for writing.
Oh my gosh, yes, she does. Anyway, we're going to get off. Thank you so much for coming on, and next week, God willing, I'll have my computer figured out.
Wonderful.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.